Hello, welcome to Reformation and Revival Now. This is Brother Kevin. Oops, sorry about that. This is the first time I have ever done a video outside. I'm very excited about that, and forgive me for kicking the stand there. But we're coming up on our 3rd anniversary for Reformation and Revival Now, and I'm kind of excited. We have reached 130 nations. Now, let's kill those bullet statistics. That means somebody has clicked on it from 130 nations. Okay, it doesn't mean that 130 nations are just listening every day, you know. So I like to keep things in perspective and keep it real. But I just never knew that I would do something, and my wife and I would do something, or God would allow us to do something. I also want to make sure I stay humble. I never thought that something like this could happen, and I'm very excited about that. But I'm more excited about networking. We have received one of the great opportunities over the last year or two to be able to network with some ministries in Bangladesh, plus some local ministries right here. And my wife has put on 3 people's banquets, but there have been 4 people's banquets outside of my wife that have been accomplished. Different flavors because the people are different that did them. So the vision and the word is catching on. And I need to share with you those things because my wife and I do what we do because of networking. This video ministry came about because of a network. You see, I am an intercessor of a great man of God that runs a school, Kingsbury College. Both he and his wife had a person that ran the tech department, and he advised me to do the YouTube video. But if I wasn't hooked up in my dear beloved Jerry Dotson's ministry, I would have never had that contact. It's almost everything that we do in the ministry somehow got interweaves people in our lives that we need to work with, that are a part of our lives, and we are part of theirs. And that's what this is all about. You see up there on my site, it has this statement called the Billion Soul Revival Harvest. That's what we're about. And we have to team together. We have to work together for that to be accomplished. Jesus says, and this is the only sign I'm looking for. I don't care about what the 666 is doing. I don't have time for that. The gospel must be preached in every nation before the end comes. Everything else, I'm not worried about. I'm worried about one thing, and that is getting people to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ and discipling them. So I want you to join in with us in many ways. One thing I want you to do is very simple. Hit that subscribe button. Okay, that's one thing I want you to do. And help us also now to develop a blog, which me and Sultana are working on. Some of you probably have already seen us have that under the videos. You'll probably see that. And we're asking for people who know video work to come and help us get started, help us really polish things up. I have no opening, I have no credits. I don't know anything of how to do this stuff. I'm just obeying God with what he told me, make videos. That's probably all of this gift that I can offer in this ministry, plus my wife and I network through the ministries. One of the ways we network anyway. So come and be a part of us. We're linked to Kingsbury College. We're linked to our home church, Wellsprings Ministry, which I want you to know we are putting on an international Bible conference, which we call Catch the Vision 2. It's our 2nd conference. And our theme is going to be more than the conqueror. And we are more than the conquerors when we go out and do the work of the gospel. The Lord has lifted us up in heavenly places to be able to tread upon scorpions and serpents and get this message of Jesus Christ across the world. So indeed, help us. Prayer is one of the most important things that you can do for this ministry or for any ministry. And Sultana and I also ask you to do that, because that's my #1 ministry, is my prayer ministry. Everything else I do really is behind that, and not just from the standpoint of praying about situations or people or you know, the gospel, but in my personal walk, I need that time with God. You know, Mark's gospel says that when Jesus ordained the 12, he says he ordained 12 that they might be with him, who he also surnamed apostles. So our first ministry, of course, is with Jesus Christ. And then the outreach is second. Always loving God first and loving the neighbor second. Got to love God first, then you can love your neighbor. That's how it works, and that's how our ministry works. So come and be a part of us. I'm glad to have been doing this for 3 years, and I'm hoping that I will get even greater results this year, and I hope that I will network with others even more than last year. And, you know, last year was tremendous to be able to network. So may God bless you. I will be seeing you very soon on videos to come. Bye-bye.